mama, welcome back to the channel YouTube. It's Switcheroo Storytime Sunday with all things home with Kiva. So today we're going to be concentrating in my living room on this back wall where you see the circular mirror. First of all, the mirror is lonely. Second of all, the mirror is too high, and we're going to be bringing it down and putting multiple mirrors in this space. So you all sit back, relax, check out this story time, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And by the way, I hope that you all have a wonderful and safe 4th of July weekend. Let's go to a well-known place that we go during story time, and that's back in the time machine. So we're going to take this back about 20 plus years ago. And I say that because my now 15-year-old son was probably about 9 or 10 months old at the time. And I was in between relations. Well, that ain't none of your business, baby. Just know that it was complicated, honey, and I was single, baby. I was single as a Pringle, okay? Don't let that other stuff worry you. I had a lot of friends at the time. I had a lot of fans at the time. I even had a few foes at the time, but for the most part, my circle was so tight-knit. We just really enjoyed each other's company as single mothers. We would also do all type of things on the side to make extra money. Myself was maybe working at a warehouse at that particular time, but I would do hair on the side. I had friends that tutored on the side, babysat children on the side, and even babysat elderly people during the nighttime on the side. Like, we were some go-getters. I mean, you might as well say INDEPENDE. Okay? I loved my circle at that time. I remember us all getting together once, probably back then, and just talking about life and, you know, what we were doing and how life was going and what things we struggled with, what things was hard, you know, baby dad, all those kind of things. And I remember everyone went around the room and just kind of said, you know, what would bother them and what kind of teed them off. And one of my friends that babysat children happened to say, well, honey, I got this new little girl that came and, you know, she cried the whole time that her mother was gone. Her mother was gone for about 4 hours to go and do some type of an appointment. And I was eager to know, well, what did you do? Did you pick her up? Did you love on her? Everyone was asking, well, what did you do? Did she need a bottle? What, was she sick? Did she need changing? What was it? She probably just missed her mother. She probably had never been away from her mother at the time. And we wanted to know what type of things you did to console her. And baby, this month. So she goes on to say, very casually, I might add,
girl, I left her in her car seat and let her cry.
So one of my friends was like, girl, you didn't pick her up and pat her and walk her around. Maybe she just needed to get used to where you were. Maybe she just didn't know how long her mom was going to be away. You know, you just let her sit there and cry. And she said,
girl, yeah, I just let her cry. Eventually she would cry herself to sleep.
So everyone's just laughing and talking, and I'm laughing and kikiing and, you know, listening and everything. Remember, y'all, we were young at the time, okay? But I'm also taking all of this in as well. Yes, I'm taking it in. I'm taking it in. Oh, baby, I'm taking it in, okay? Because you could have took that baby up out that car seat. You could have pat that baby. You could have loved on that baby. You could have gave that baby kisses. You could have did everything to just, you know, let the baby warm up to you. So she very casually says that the little girl never stopped crying and that she eventually kept her in her car seat and she put the car seat in the closet. At this particular point, y'all, the room gets quiet. And my friends are looking at me and I'm looking at them. And I'm looking at them and they looking at me and we're looking around and we're all looking at her. And she's casually sipping on her drink like, what? Girl, what? You mean to tell me you put the baby in the closet? Y'all, this girl said,
I sure did. Strapped her in and put her right in the closet.
Girl, when I tell you my group of friends ate her alive, my friends were saying all type of things like, girl, you ain't got to ever worry about my child coming over there.
Girl, you wrong for that, girl. Girl, why you do that baby like that?
Girl, you is so wrong.
Girl, how could you? Girl, did the baby keep crying?
Girl, everybody was rushing her with questions and throwing statements at her and all type of stuff. And I was just storing and storing and storing. Baby, I was storing all the tea, baby, because I ain't going to forget what you did. But Lord have mercy. Y'all, it ended up coming to a point where one day, a couple of months later, I needed her to watch my baby boy. Y'all, I ended up needing her one day to watch my baby boy while I went and handled some business that would take about 2 hours. Y'all, everything that she had did and said that she had did in the prior months came rushing back at me, but she was my last hope and I needed this done. She was the only one that was able to kind of watch my son for me last minute, and I had to go ahead and go against the grain and use her to watch my baby. Lord have mercy, was I scared. So y'all, it came to the day where I had to drop my son off to her. I dropped him off, y'all. I made sure I had everything already packed for him and ready to go. Bottles ready to go. Baby food, all of that stuff ready to go. Okay, by this time he was probably on table food, but I had him some stuff already ready to go, along the fact that I was going to be paying you good coin. So baby, do not mistreat my baby, okay? No mistreatment of the babies, okay? So I told her that I was going to be gone probably about 3.5 to 4 hours because, you know, sometimes things run over and I did not want her to get disgruntled while she had my son. So I gave her a time limit over what I thought that I was going to need. And baby, when I tell you my car was on 2 wheels and a hubcap, baby, running to this appointment so I can get in early, get out early, and get back home to my bambino. All I thought about was my baby the whole way there, how my baby was young. If he was put in the closet, girl, he wasn't going to be able to tell me, girl. Baby, look, this is not R. Kelly, baby. We're not trapped in the closet over here, honey, okay? I just know that I did everything in record time so I can get back to my child. And that's exactly what I did. Y'all, I finished my appointment in record time. Now, remember, I was done with this appointment in 45 minutes, but I told her I would be gone about 3.5 to 4 hours because I just didn't know at the time. Baby, I went back to get my baby. I was a whole 2+ hours early coming back to get my son. And as I walked up the stairs to her house and turned the corner to her door, baby, I was shaking like a hoe in church. I was scared. I was petrified.
At first I was afraid. I was petrified.
And when I reached her door, y'all, I put my ear to the door. I wanted to hear, baby. I wanted to sit there and listen. Look, you know, ain't no shame in my game, baby. I wanted to see, was my child crying or was any other child crying for that matter? And after I didn't hear anything, baby, I knocked on that door, baby, with so much vengeance. I wanted to get in there. I didn't want her to have time to do anything if that's what she was doing. And you know how it is, y'all, when you go to someone's house and they got a peephole. Baby, I put my finger over that peephole, baby, and I knocked on that door. And luckily, she didn't even ask who it was, baby. But when she opened up that door, girl, I must have pushed her out the way and walked past. And my baby was laying asleep with him pacifier in his mouth in the crib. And he was looking so beautiful, y'all. So beautiful. And my heart was at rest. It was at rest. But y'all, I had to pop up on her. Okay, I made sure I didn't let her know I was coming. I didn't say that I didn't take advantage and try to go to no store. I didn't take advantage and try to do anything. I was headed highway or hell to get my baby. And when I got there and I saw him sleeping so peacefully in that crib, I said, yeah, baby. Because, baby, it was going to be some furniture moving around up in there if it was anything other than what it was. And needless to say, y'all, I didn't have to use her anymore after that. The lesson that I learned in this one was pop up on folks. Because, baby, you just never know. I hope you all enjoyed this story time. If you all have any questions about anything, please make sure that you drop them down in the comments and make sure that you've subscribed to the channel. I love you all, and we'll see you all on Tuesday. Bye-bye.